Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome to your English lesson for today. In today's lesson, you will be learning about nouns and verbs in Operation Night Monster. At the end of the lesson, you will define nouns and verbs and you will identify nouns and verbs in Operation Night Monster. Before we get started, these are your key vocabulary for today's lesson. So I am going to say each word and I want you to say it with me, please. So let's get started from the top. I want you to say the word monster, playing, check, and bed. Good job. Now it's time for you to have some fun and get warmed up for the lesson. So you can pause this video and go back to the main PowerPoint and play the video and move along. Now before we get started, I want to know, what is the title of the story below? Amazing! It's Operation Night Monster. Good job! Well done! Now for today's lesson, you will need your copybook and you will need a pencil. Now who remembers? What is a verb? Wonderful! A verb is an action or a doing word. Now can you think of some actions? Amazing, like jump, clap, or speak. So anything that you are doing is a verb. Now, do you remember what a noun is? Amazing! A noun is a naming word. It is the name of a person, a place, or a thing. So, whatever name you give an object, a person, or a place, that is a noun. Now it's time to think. You are going to be identifying the nouns and the verbs in Operation Night Monster. So let's get started. Ali was playing with his new Rocky robot toy. Now you are going to be finding the nouns in the story. So I'm going to read the entire passage. You can pause the video after each sentence and you can write down the nouns and I will give you the answers at the end. So Ali was playing with his new Rocky robot toy. Rocky was battling the monsters of planet Cyborg. One of the monsters was Ali's old teddy bear, Fred. Fred wasn't much good at this game. He didn't look at all monstrous. So it's time to find the nouns. I hope you paused the video so that you had enough time to write down each noun. Now if you wrote down Ali, Rocky robot, Rocky, monsters, planet, Cyborg, monsters again, Ali again, Fred, then those are your nouns. Wonderful work. Good job. Now let's move on to page number 3. I'm going to do the same thing again. I will read the entire passage. You can pause the video after each noun that you find and I want you to write it down. At the end, I will give you the answers and you can check your own answers. Now remember, a noun is a naming word, so it is the name that you give a person, a place, or a thing. Ali's big brother, Jamal, stuck his head round the door. "Don't play monster games too close to bedtime," he said. "Why not?" asked Ali. "Because then you'll dream about real monsters," said Jamal, "and we all know you're scared of monsters." "I'm not scared of monsters," Ali said. So let's find the nouns in this part of the story. Ali, Jamal, monster, Ali, Jamal, monsters, and Ali. And if you wrote down the word door, That is a noun as well. So good job. Well done. Now it's time for us to find the verbs. Now a verb is a doing or an action word. So again, I'm going to read the entire story to you. You can pause the video after you find any verb and you can write it down in your copybook. Ali was playing with his new Rocky robot toy. Rocky was battling the monsters of Planet Cyborg. One of the monsters was Ali's old teddy bear, Fred. Fred wasn't much good at this game. He didn't look at all monstrous. So let us find the verbs. Playing, battling, and look. Good job. Now I am going to read page 3 to you and you are going to be finding the verbs. Remember to pause the video so that you can write down the verbs in your copybook. Ali's big brother Jamal stuck his head round the door. "Don't play monster games too close to bedtime," he said. "Why not?" asked Ali. "Because then you'll dream about real monsters," said Jamal. "And we all know you're scared of monsters." "I'm not scared of monsters," Ali said. Now it's time to find the verbs. Stuck, play, dream. Good job. Well done. Now to end the lesson, it's time to play Fast and Furious. So I want you to write down as many nouns and as many verbs as you can in 2 minutes. Now I hope you had an amazing lesson. I will see you in the next one, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.